It is the last day of 2021. Congratulations, you made it. I wanted to come on for a couple minutes and talk to you about some of the most frequently asked questions right now about applying with Native Camp, as well as setting up your account once you are in. So if you watch any of my previous videos, you know that Native Camp is based out of Japan, and they serve primarily Japanese and Taiwanese, I hope that's correct, students. I've been with them only a couple days at this point, but everything moves so quickly and it looks promising. So I am rolling with it and encouraging others to give it a try too if they're still looking for something. Right now, there are quite a few questions that are coming up over and over again. So I want to get to those so that people feel like they know what's going on as they're going through this process. So in my other videos, I explained, if you're a native English speaker, that is, you live in Canada, the USA, Ireland, Finland, Australia, the UK, there's quite a few countries that they consider native English speakers. If you are a native English speaker, English is your first language, and you speak it in more of a traditional sense, then you can literally apply. And that's like giving your very basic information, like your name, your phone number, one piece of work history, and your address, like what country you're in, and click submit. And that's all you need to do, because the next step in the process is like taking a proficiency exam for English, and they are shooing us through that. They're not requiring us to do it. And then after that, they have you do like a tech specs thing where you're supposed to connect with a live person in their office. People who are native English speakers aren't having to do that either. So this is one of the questions that keeps coming up, like, where do I stop? What do I do? A lot of people message me and they're like, I've taken the proficiency test. And I'm like, no, don't even do that. I will let you know if that changes. But for right now, all you have to do is create an account. You just go to the website, create your teacher account. It's your email, your password. The next step is they're going to email you a link to confirm that that's your email. Go into your email. It's like almost instantaneous. Click on it, and it's going to direct you to put in like name, address, phone number, refers name. I hope you'll use me. I've been helping a lot of people. I'd love to help you. But it can be any email of a teacher currently at Native Camp. So if you have a friend who's doing it and you want to use theirs, you just want to put that in there if you're going to try for the $50 bonus. Through January 15th, if you teach at least one class from getting hired till January 15th, you get $50 and the refer gets $50. So if you want to get it, you've got to have a referrer email in there. And once you fill out that one page, some people have been asking about phone number. I was able to just type mine in. But essentially, like, you don't need a code, a country code or anything. You should be able to type in your area code and phone number. Once you do that and you click submit, leave the website, close your browser, stop. Because what we are noticing is going on is that within several hours, you will either get an email or you can just go back to the site and log back in with the email and password you set up, and you will see that you have already been accepted as a teacher. And now they want you to fill out your profile. You're supposed to do like a third person bio, a regular first person bio, and then a introduction image, video, as well as a profile image. And so here's where the next thing is that people get hung up on. When you are uploading your profile image, for some reason, their website is not configuring where you can see the submit button down at the bottom. So people will, get their image in there, but then there's nowhere to submit. Well, all it is like, and I'm not like a tech person, so I can't describe it correctly probably, but essentially what I did was I went to the little green button on the upper left side of my browser screen. It's like, you have the red, the yellow, and the green. It like maximizes and minimizes your browser screen. I just clicked mine green so that it would be the full dimensions of my computer. And then I was able to scroll down and I could see submit immediately. The other thing that I have suggested people do that seems easy for them is to change your view. So like it's the same concept, but a lot of people just happen to know where this is. So if you go up at the top of your screen and you select view and then you get to the zoom, gosh, I see how cruddy I look. I've been outside with my kids and have dirt on my hands. Anyway, squirrel. I'm a little distracted by my parents all of a sudden. Not very polished. This is what you get on the last day of 2021. Come on. But anyway, if you will go to view and to your zoom and change your zoom to like 70% or 60%, it will make it where you can also scroll down and click submit. That's all it is. You just can't see the submit button because of the dimensions of your screen. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's not configured correctly. It is their thing. It's not us because it's happening to everyone. But anyway, that's a simple fix. So anyway, if you watch this video, then now you have the answer. So several other things that have been asked over and again is like, what do I do for my bios? They want to. Honestly, guys, I just wrote up my bio in third person like I always do, and I put it in both. I copied and pasted. I went and found myself on their website, and the bio that isn't asked for in third person, it just says like office bio or staff introduction or something, and they just put it twice. I don't really think that's going to impact bookings. I wrote a good bio. I know how to write a good bio. So if you are confident writing a third person bio from an ESL teacher perspective, then just do that twice. You do have to have a white background for your profile picture, which is very easy to do in Canva or via the directions they provide. But for your teaching space, I don't think they have any problem with this. I've taught every class I've taught on their platform so far in this setting, and everything that I've read in their materials and viewed in their videos all says they just want like a professional appearance. And I've actually looked at some of their teachers on their site, and professional is questionable. Like my idea of professional, theirs is a little different. So I feel like this is great. If you have your old background still set up, use it. They do comment and state in certain places in their training, you know, they don't want you conducting classes out in public places. That's kind of a given. So anyway, yeah, those are some of the most frequently asked questions I've had lately. Some other things that have come up, and I've said these in the other videos, but just so you don't have to go watch them. What is the pay for reserved classes? This is when a student reserves a lesson with you. As far as I am understanding, native speakers make $9 per 25-minute class. However, they use Payoneer, which just think of it like PayPal. When you get paid via PayPal, you lose fees. When you get a bank transfer, you lose fees. This is the same kind of thing. Payoneer takes out some fees, and so your actual pay comes to $8.30 per 25-minute class. It is what it is. It's less than I want. It's more than most of the companies I've seen lately. Native Camp has 24 hours a day classes. You can literally like open classes 24 hours a day. So that's something I haven't seen elsewhere. I like BJT hours. So it was very enticing for me to see that I could do that again. Japan is 14 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So right now with daylight savings, BJT is 13 hours ahead. So it's not a big difference. When we spring forward again, it'll be 12 hours for BJT, and then the Japanese time will be 13 hours ahead. So anyway, just for helping with people who are used to those conversions. But some other questions that, and I'm just doing this off the top of my head, I should have written it all down, but I've been managing a lot of DMs and a lot of questions, and so I'm trying to get to the major ones. So the other classes that you can do are standby or set-in classes, and these are paid typically at only $3 per class, which is junk. But right now they do have an incentive for native speakers. It's $5 per class. So maybe if $10 an hour is worth it to you, if you have some extra time, it might be a way to get some new students, some regular students, get some publicity, some viewing. And then also a common question is, well, once I'm in the system, how do I get to my reserve classes? Like when I'm ready to go into the classroom, what do I do? I'm going to describe this to you, and then the next time I do a reserved class, I am going to try and video it, but I'm not very tech savvy, and so I'm not good at doing that, and I have to like blur out names, like private information, so I'm a little weird about it. But essentially you're gonna log in like regular, and on the left side you have all your little tabs, you know, it says account, teacher toolkit, all those things, pay, and then there is up kind of to the right a little bit a place that you can click standby on. Well, 5 minutes before your class, you're going to hear music, and the top of your screen gets a yellow bar on it. You cannot miss it, guys. If you're in front of your computer at 5 minutes till, you cannot miss it. It's quite loud. Wait until you hear the music. Do not try to do it on your own. Don't look at your computer and say, oh, it's been 5 minutes. Or it's 5 minutes of class. Don't do that. Wait till the music comes on, and when it does, click yourself into standby. What will happen if it's worked is your video of you will pop into the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and you'll see everything change. You'll see, oh, I'm live on camera. That means you are waiting on your student. They won't show up until about 1 minute past the start time. It's really interesting. You'll see it'll say calling student, and their video will show up, or their blinked out screen or whatever. You'll hear them, you can greet them. The other thing that was a little surprising for me, and that I think people are noticing, is you can't go extra. When the class time is up, when the 26 minutes is over, they kick you out. Like literally the student's gone. There is no extra conversation. You cannot extend. So make sure that you pace yourself well to do your goodbyes so it's not super abrupt. So I've been stopping at 1 minute till and saying goodbye and thanking them for their time and letting them know I'd love to see them again. All right, so those are the most frequently asked questions I'm having now. In the comments below, you're welcome to ask me more. I will make some more videos as I'm able. I am a mom of 3 little boys, and we homeschool, and we live kind of a wild, adventurous life, so I don't always have time to make these videos. But while this is new and fresh and happening, I'm trying to be better about it, because in the past, I've not recruited for companies very well, and I've not spent a lot of time on like informing people and helping them. But I feel like, you know, this is new and we're all really wanting another good company, and my fingers are crossed, everybody, that maybe this can pan out. I don't know. I don't have a feeling either way. I just know the pay is closer to what I expect to be paid. It's not there, but it's closer, and it looks like they have the students, and it's the time I need. So anyway, happy teaching, happy new year 2022.